can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the general cryptocurrency market. We're having a very green day in the cryptocurrency market. All coins are pumping, double-digit gains across the board. The altcoin market is really bouncing hard. Filecoin is up more than 50%. ICP over the last 1 week has seen about a 200% increase to the upside. Zcash, Dash, FET, AIA, NEAR have all been pumping. What's next for the altcoin market in the coming days and coming week? We'll take a look at the general cryptocurrency market. Total crypto market cap sits at $3.41 trillion. Can we rally back to new all-time highs? Bitcoin, the king of the market, is showing some early signs of weakness, currently trading above $102,000. We look at Bitcoin dominance, liquidation in the cryptocurrency market, the meme coin market. Are we going to finally get altcoin season? We'll also check the altcoin season index. And why is sentiment down in the cryptocurrency market? We'll pay attention to crypto fear and greed index. Right now, there's extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market, even though Bitcoin trades near $100,000, even though Ethereum trades near $3,400. New stories going around the cryptocurrency market. We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. When it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. The last 24 hours has seen a lot of altcoins bouncing. Polkadot, Pepe, NEAR, Injective, Filecoin, Zcash, ICP, Fed. A lot of altcoins are pumping. Is it the start of something great? It is the start of altcoin season. There's extreme fear right now in the cryptocurrency market. Over the last few days and the last few weeks, market participants have been expecting higher prices, but what we have seen is the inverse of that. The cryptocurrency market is currently in extreme fear. It's extreme fear right now. Yesterday there was extreme fear. Last week there was fear, and this time last month there was greed. In October, Bitcoin was trading around $120,000. We're all feeling nice and happy. We're all singing Kumbaya. The cryptocurrency market was going to the moon. The 8th of October 2025, we saw Bitcoin trading around $125,000. And just 30 days later, Bitcoin is down in Goblin Town. But down in Goblin Town just means Bitcoin dumping 20%, which ironically has been the shortest dump throughout Bitcoin run up from $15,000 to $126,000. But for some weird reasons, these when market participants are scared. The prices where we're excited just about a month ago are prices that we're scared. We've seen Bitcoin go back to prices not seen since May of 2025. Bitcoin has spent more than 5 months trading above the $100,000 level, to the point where market participants are scared when it's dipping below the $100,000 level. Bitcoin is still above its 50-week moving average, which is a good sign. Historically, that has been Bitcoin's bull market support band. Anytime Bitcoin is above the 50-week moving average, there's still a chance we can go to the upside. But if we see Bitcoin start closing below the 50-week moving average, which currently sits around the $102,000 level, there might be trouble in paradise. And historically, guys, anytime we see altcoins pumping like this, anytime we see the altcoin market going crazy and Bitcoin are setting all-time highs, that's a telltale sign that we're getting towards altcoin season. That's a telltale sign that greed might return back to the cryptocurrency market. You have to be in the mind of a market participant that saw Bitcoin going to higher prices. His portfolio is down. He saw the October 10th biggest liquidation in the cryptocurrency market. A lot of market participants are wiped out, and right now they are seeing these altcoins pump aggressively. Don't get carried away, guys. These pumps are not just regular in the cryptocurrency market. You don't wake up every day seeing Filecoin go up 40%, Fetch going up 39%, ICP in a week pulling up a 200% move, Litecoin also pumping, or Zcash rallying by more than 200% over a month. Zcash is up more than $1,500. A lot of market participants are saying the privacy narrative. But guys, the market is still in extreme fear. Market participants in general are still scared, even though we are seeing higher prices. The crowd is always wrong at the extreme. I believe the rally is not over. I believe we are going to see all coins go higher in prices because a lot of market participants will now start selling their Bitcoin, their Ethereum, their BNB, and their XRP, and any coin that's pumped before now. They're going to be selling those altcoins, trying to get into Filecoin, Dogecoin, Near Protocol, Render, Litecoin, Zcash, Dash. They're chasing the pump basically, and that's what we're here for in the cryptocurrency market. We're all chasing a pump. Our number one job is to buy as low as possible and to sell as high as possible. You are playing a game against other market participants. If you cannot buy low, guys, you'll be forced to buy high, and if you are forced to buy high, you'll be forced to later sell low at a future price. But with extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market, so market participants are taking advantage of that. And if you look at the fear and greed sentiment in the cryptocurrency market, at some point in time, we're going to head back to greed. And at that point in time, that's when you start hearing talks of alt season, talks of this time it's not different, talks of we are going to the moon. But right now, with extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market, market participants are already starting to ask themselves the question, are we in a bubble? Is the bull market over? How low can we dump to goblin town? And usually, when market participants are asking that question, they're usually right, they're just early. I believe we're going to see one more pump that will make us believe that we're back, make us believe we're going to the moon. My long-term standing theory has been, we'll see Bitcoin pump, failing to set new all-time highs, maybe get to 120K from where Bitcoin is trading right now, about a 20% pump to the upside. And we'll see the altcoin market outperforming Bitcoin, especially Ethereum, Solana, BNB. I expect to see Ethereum finally get above the $5,000 level from where Ethereum is trading right now. For us to rally back to new all-time highs, a 44% move to the upside would outperform Bitcoin if it does that. If Ethereum gets above $5,000, we can easily see it pump by 50%. It's very possible. Crazy things are happening in the cryptocurrency market. The leader in this week has been Zcash. We have seen Zcash rally up to as high as $750. And even though Zcash has given us a crazy pump over the last 2 months, Zcash has gone from $34 to as high as $750. That's a 2,000% move to the upside. You never want to say never with the cryptocurrency market. You never want to say never with the altcoin market. The altcoin market is one of the most volatile markets in the world. You can easily see a downtrend for 7 years, and in just 90 days, the market will recover all those losses. That's what has happened to Zcash. It has happened to other coins in the cryptocurrency market. And this time last year, that's 1 year ago, we saw XRP having a similar pump. We saw XRP out of nowhere, just blasting to higher prices, pumping up by more than 593% in 77 days. The altcoin market is very volatile, but the volatility works both ways. We can pump to the moon, but then when we start dumping to goblin town, it's very crazy. And historically, anytime altcoins start giving this pump, that's the exit pump, that's smart players flipping their Bitcoin to altcoins, getting retail investors sucked into the altcoin market before dumping on them, and the bear market will start. There's always going to be a bear market. This time it's not different. We saw altcoins pumping when the market cycle was ending in November of 2021. And when the cycle ended, we saw the whole market dump by more than 75%. Same story in 2018. When the cycle ended, when altcoins had their time, when they had a crazy pump to the moon, what happened after that? A big dump to goblin town, 88% dump to goblin town. I don't think this time is different. I believe we're going to see a big bear market at some point in time, the nearest future. But right now, the altcoin market is pumping. Right now, we're in the ending phases of this market cycle. We have been rallying since 2022. Bitcoin has gone from $15,000 to $125,000. Bitcoin has rallied up by 500% over the last 3 years. For context sake, Zcash has rallied up by more than 500% over the last 2 months, and that's why a lot of market participants pay attention to the altcoin market. The altcoin market historically always outperforms Bitcoin when the cycle is over, but for you to get out performance, you have to take a lot of shit. You have to stay with altcoin when it's down in gambling town. We're seeing Filecoin also try to join the party. Filecoin went down 99.76% from its all-time high. On the 10th of October, we saw Filecoin getting to as low as $0.56. Right now, it's up back to the $3.14 level. And I'll not be shocked, guys, if in the coming days and coming weeks, we see Filecoin rallying to higher prices. Total crypto market cap, I'll be expecting to set new all-time highs. Maybe we'll get back above the $4.3 trillion level. The all-time high right now sits at around $4.27 trillion. We can probably even get to as high as $4.5 trillion. But in the case where we see the total crypto market cap setting new all-time highs, we see total crypto market cap exclusive Bitcoin also setting new all-time highs. Total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum setting new all-time highs. And more importantly, we see Bitcoin failing to set new all-time highs. We see Bitcoin dominance dumping. That will be a telltale sign to run for the hills. Bitcoin dominance has fallen below its 50-week moving average. We've seen it consolidate, and right now we'll be expecting that big dump to goblin town that will see Bitcoin dominance get maybe to as low as 50%, maybe even lower than that. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to see crazy moves in the altcoin market. While we're going to see those crazy moves, market participants are going to FOMO into these altcoins at low prices, pushing them very high in a very short period of time. That will lead to calls for alt season, even though we're seeing the alt season right before us. and that will lead to the bubble forming, that will lead to the bubble busting, and that will eventually lead to the big dump in Goblin Town. If you look at liquidation in the cryptocurrency market, the last 24 hours have seen more than $597 million liquidated from over 240 million traders. The largest liquidation order happened on Hyperliquid. One trader lost $14.35 million. Be careful out there, guys. You don't want to lose your hard-earned money. The prices are very, very volatile right now. All coins are volatile. 10% moves are happening in an hour. 50% moves are happening in 24 hours. We've seen an altcoin go up 100% in 24 hours. And pay attention to the meme coin market. We've been talking about the meme coin market. As we saw altcoins pumping yesterday, the general meme coin market rose by 10%. Volume rose by 34%. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Trump, and Hippo all up double digits over the last 24 hours. The next 28 days is going to be very, very crucial. I believe we are working towards the market topping in early December. The top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization is still relatively unchanged. In the next few days, in the next few weeks, you see a lot of altcoins make an appearance in the top 10 and get kicked out. We saw Zcash getting to the top 10 yesterday, almost getting to the top 10. But right now, Zcash is pulling back. Zcash got to as high as $750. Right now, it's back to as low as $559. You're going to hear a lot of narratives in the coming days and the coming weeks. You're going to hear about all season, privacy coins, on this one coins, infra coins. Don't get carried away, guys. This time it's not different. The cycle always comes to an end, and when the cycle is coming to an end is when you start hearing all those wild tales about coins that will go to the moon. Nothing changing. Zcash was working perfectly fine 90 days ago. It was trading at the $30 level. Right now it's still working perfectly fine, but there's a lot of hype in the market, and that's why it's trading about $500, even getting to as high as $700. For us to get all season, we have to see 75% of the top 50 coins do better than Bitcoin over a 90-day period. That's when we can confidently say when an alt season. We saw a little version of alt season in September of 2025. I believe we're going to see the full-blown alt season. Some market participants call that the exit pump. That's when whales are selling their altcoins for elevated prices before the big dump comes to Goblin Town. Retail is always wrong at the extreme. If you want to avoid being retail, you have to do the opposite of what they are doing right now. They are very, very scared, even though we're seeing altcoins pump front, left, and center. Even though Bitcoin is near all-time highs, right now it's time for you to be bold. If you want to buy any altcoins, do your research and analysis. You're playing the game against other market participants. Are we expecting to see a reversal in fortune in the cryptocurrency market? Are we expecting to see that echo bubble, that one final pump that will get even the most bearish market participants will get in bullish? That's when you know something is if. But from all-time highs, we saw Ethereum just going from $4,955 dumping to as low as $3,000. That's a 38% dump to Goblin Town, and market participants are scared. Just forgetting that this year alone, we saw Ethereum dumping for over $4,000, so it was trading in December of 2024 to as low as $1,300. Ethereum had a 66% decline in 2025, and it still recovered all those decline going to new all-time highs. Bitcoin also had a little decline, just a 20% down from all-time highs, sending shivers around the cryptocurrency market. The bear market is going to be funny this time around. The last time we saw more than a 60% decline in the price of Bitcoin was way back in the bear market. If you're looking for an 80% decline in Bitcoin, you have to go back to 2018. But the market is always going to decline at some point in time, just like the way the market is always going to pump at some point in time. The market is driven by fear and greed. Market participants were very greedy just about a month ago. In less than 30 days, they are already fearful about the price, even though the price just went down 21%. In the coming days and the coming weeks, you're going to hear crazy stories. You're going to hear about how this person is buying, this person manipulating the market. ETFs are going to be launched. Bitcoin CME 10-year futures are going to be launched. There's going to be a lot of good news, and that environment will see a lot of market participants getting sucked in while the composite man, the whales, the big players exit for sweet profit. So guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Where do you see the cryptocurrency market heading to in the coming days and coming weeks? Are you buying these altcoins, the buckload? Are you expecting higher prices for ICP, Zcash, Dash? Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investments in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.